Sheriff's office says the two women were arguing before James shot Wheeler. And tonight, Fox Carolina's Alexa Urbach went out to the neighborhood where this happened, where residents say they're still shocked.
On September 17th, Kenosha Wheeler had just celebrated her 29th birthday. She was full of hope and excitement for the year ahead, anticipating all the wonderful things life had in store. Surrounded by a loving family, a devoted partner, and a growing catering business, everything seemed to be on the right track. Years earlier, Kenosha met Deandra James, now 33, and the two quickly formed a deep connection. Their paths first crossed at Honda in 2016, and by March 2017, they had officially started dating. After a few years of building their relationship, they got engaged in 2020, with plans to marry in the near future. Those who knew them said their love only grew stronger with time. Each year together felt like a honeymoon, with both partners supporting each other's dreams and ambitions. Kenosha focused on her catering company, Chef K on Wheels, while Deandra ran a family business and was owner of TCD 360 Experience. She was also launching a new podcast titled South Carolina Talk. The South has something to say, showcasing her magnetic personality and entrepreneurial drive. The couple complemented each other perfectly, living together and building a future side by side. The only real disagreement they ever had seemed to be over football. Kenosha was a San Francisco fan, while Deandra rooted for the Cowboys. Beyond that, they were inseparable and had a strong bond with each other's families. On their 7th anniversary in March 2024, Deandra shared a heartfelt message online. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's year 7. Happy anniversary to us. Life would be so boring and difficult without you. I'm happy to do this thing called love and life with you. Another milestone accomplished. We are locked and loaded. Take a minute to show us some love. March 29th, 2025. We say I do. However, that day would come and go without a wedding. Despite their deep love and years of commitment, something seemed to be holding them back from taking that final step. And recently, subtle signs of strain began to surface. For the first time, Deandra didn't post a birthday message for Kenosha in September, which was unusual for her. That, combined with the missed wedding date and signs of tension, led some to wonder if the couple was facing serious issues behind the scenes. Despite any difficulties, it was clear that letting go wouldn't be easy for either of them. Deandra often described Kenosha as her heart in human form, believing it would always be the two of them, forever. But what Kenosha's loved ones couldn't have anticipated was the tragedy that struck just 2 weeks after her birthday, an event that would shatter those dreams and stop her from ever reaching her 30th birthday. At approximately 10:30 p.m. on October 2nd, 2025, deputies from the Greenville County Sheriff's Office responded to a home on Beatty Street regarding a reported cardiac arrest. When they arrived at the scene, they found an adult female who was unresponsive. The victim was identified as 29-year-old Kenosha Wheeler, who was tragically pronounced dead at the scene after suffering at least one gunshot wound. The suspect was quickly identified as her fiancée, 33-year-old Deandra Wheeler. After a night out at Swagger Bar and Grill, Kenosha Wheeler and Deandra James returned to the home they shared. What should have been a typical evening reportedly turned into a heated argument. During the altercation, Deandra allegedly pulled a firearm. In the chaos of the moment, she is said to have fired the weapon, fatally shooting 29-year-old Kenosha Wheeler and leaving her to bleed out. The news shocked everyone who knew them, as this behavior didn't align with Deandra's known character. Over their 8-year relationship, there had been no public signs of domestic violence or abuse. Could it have been a tragic split-second decision fueled by alcohol and anger? Or had Kenosha reached the end of the relationship, and Deandra, unable to let her go, resorted to something irreversible? Crimes like this send shockwaves through communities, not just among loved ones, but neighbors, friends, and even strangers. Gun violence has become heartbreakingly common, with lives lost far too often over disagreements that escalate in the worst possible way. As the news spread, people who loved the couple took to social media, many in disbelief, others rushing to defend their character from online speculation. One friend wrote, "Oh Lord, you must have been there to know what happened the way some of you are posting. Shut up already about, I don't want no love like that. Just pray for the families and let God do what he does. You all have no tact or respect when people are going through the most terrible situations." Another person responded, "Thank you. Neither side truly knows what happened. Everyone is speculating. What's needed right now are prayers for both families, because we're all still trying to process this. To her mom and dad, our deepest condolences. We love you dearly. Keep praying. Kenosha Wheeler, I love you, girlie. You are my sister, and nothing will ever change that. Rest in peace. Photos and comments online made it clear that an altercation had taken place, but regardless of the circumstances, the outcome is devastating. One life was taken and another forever altered. The day of the shooting, Deandra not only ended Kenosha's life, she effectively threw away her own. In this heartbreaking time, my thoughts and prayers are with Kenosha's family. Her life mattered. She had dreams, goals, and a future, and she should still be here.
The porch light left on at 1 Beatty Street. A well-loved grill still standing. And bright pink flowers full of life. But inside, no one's home. This once charming house, now the scene of a deadly shooting.
It's a shock, really. It's, right close to us, so very sad.
Sharon Lamont lives down the road from where 29-year-old Kenosha Wheeler was shot to death. The suspected shooter, her partner, 33-year-old Deandra James. Some people say they saw deputy and ambulance lights until the early morning. But Lamont says she didn't hear anything on Thursday night.
No, not a thing.
This is the house where law enforcement officials say Wheeler was shot and killed at Thursday night. It sits on the corner of a very quiet residential street, and neighbors say nothing like this has ever happened here before.
The sheriff's department, they think we're like a shining diamond in the community. When we first came here, there was a lot of trafficking, drugs involved, had drug houses and so forth.
But over the years, Lamont says things have changed.
It's more friendly. A lot of people walk through here.
One neighbor said they saw two women often grilling out at 1 Beatty Street. And while many didn't know Wheeler or James,
I'm really sad to hear that, and I'm sorry it happened.